Daria, take it away.
Hi, good evening, everyone. Today is January 6th, 2020, and I want to thank all of us, I'll include myself in there, for being here tonight and taking this time to connect as a team. I want to introduce first, I know she's been referred to as our fearless leader. I agree with that also, but I do like to think of her myself as our loving leader, Kathy Helwig. And Kathy, I was just going through a box and I found pictures of the first time I met you, which was in August of 19. Wait, what is this? 2010 at my first Isagenix celebration in San Diego. And I was thinking about that when I saw the picture the other day. And Kathy has been a constant person, a constant force, a constant energy in my Isagenix journey and my personal development journey. And I just really want to thank her. And we are all very lucky to have her as at the head of our ship. And that's funny because I met you on a ship at Celebration. And I think of you, Kathy, as our guide, and you are there to help redirect, direct, support, and inspire those of us when we are focused or unfocused. And I know that you're there when we're ready, and that's really exciting because over a 10-year journey, sometimes you're ready and sometimes you're not. And I always know that you're there to help support. And I'm going to pass it over to you.
Thank you, Daria.
Thank
you
you.
must be referring to the 3-hour tour.
The 3-hour tour.
That was so fun. I actually won a yacht cruise, a 3-hour tour, and made it an incentive. And so the leaders who achieved a certain thing, I can't even remember what it was, were able to come onto this tour. And it was about 40 people, but we had some big names in Isagenix on that boat as well. David Wood and of course Kirk Metz and Jim and Tammy Pierce. And I mean, it was so much fun. And so thanks for remembering that. I'll have to drag my pictures out because everybody dressed in Gilligan's Island characters. Lots of fun.
You're being modest. You didn't win it. You donated money, and so that was up for grabs. So
well, I had nothing to do with it. Bill's the one who had the highest bid on this cruise, and it went to Child Help.
Yeah,
the organization it went to. So it was an expensive tour, but it was to a good cause. Anyway, thank you all for joining on this first team call of 2020. And I'm really excited about this year because I see big things happening for all of us. And but first I want to go into announcements. ISA Rally it actually started December 30th, but you can actually register teams starting today through February 2nd. Now, I don't know that you need to jump out and register your team yet because I'm pretty sure most of you don't have a full team yet. So what I'd like to do is if anybody is really interested in going for it and going for the win, I'd like to hear from you. You can either text me or email me or Facebook message me to let me know that you're in. And let's see if we can use that. There we go. And so let me know that you're in, and because I want to assist you guys in putting your teams together. Okay. All right. And of course, we've got our promotion going on still this week, all the way through Sunday. Free enrollment for any orders $150 or more with their enrollment, and free shipping and free enrollment if it's $250 or more. And so let's go after it. Let's get as many people enrolled. I know you guys have been talking to a lot of people about, New Year's resolutions and making a change in their lifestyle and things like that. This is the week to get them enrolled and get their friends enrolled. Get them to consultant right away with their friends. So let's really get after it. You know, Lynn has been so great about posting really great information on our biz group. And one of the things that she posted was a video with Tony Robbins. And what he talks about 3 steps to your success. And these are like the most important things that you want to really go after if you are serious about having success this year. And the first step is create a vision for what you truly want. The second step is make sure that there's a strong enough reason to follow through with that vision. And the third step is to review it and feel it every day. And so on tonight's call, what we're going to do is break that down and help you understand exactly what that means and what it's going to take. And Bree Reese is going to do that. Bree has a gifting in helping people create their vision and their vision boards. And so, Bree, I'm going to let you take it away. You're muted.
All right, thank you for that. So yeah, I'm just so excited about talking about this because it's vision casting. And really, as raving fans of Isagenix, that's really what we do. We just talk about something that we are excited about, and that's Isagenix, the physical and financial freedom that it provides for us. So as we were discussing this morning, I looked down and lo and behold, my You Are a Badass calendar that I got for Christmas was talking exactly about this. So it was like, you know, I love how the universe, just everything aligns, and it's just a clear sign that this is what we should be doing right now. And because it's the first of the year, it's only the 6th of 2020, this huge decade. And so I challenge y'all to dream about this huge decade. 10 years is a long time. And so let me just read it again. It is posted in our group, but it's You Are a Badass, your manifesto. Write down your goals and your vision of your ideal life in the present tense and be as specific as possible. Where do you live? Who do you live with? What do you do for fun? Who are you surrounded by? How much money do you have? How do you make it? How do you give back to the world? What are you wearing, etc.? Make it so freaking awesome that you can't read it without weeping and wailing and putting it down to compose yourself every few sentences, because really it's coming from your heart. And then read it to yourself before you go to bed and when you wake up every single solitary day. I am so not kidding. I love that. It says Monday, January 6th, 2020. So I just love this. And diving into personal growth work for the past decade has had me look at this conscious mind, the subconscious mind. And these are like quantum physics and like how the things are working and laws are working, like law of vibration, they're all working and we can't see them. And it just fascinates me. So I just wanted to share with you guys that when we are from 0 to 8 years old, we are in a theta state. It's a brainwave state, and that's where we get most of our programming. Well, guess what? We get to be in theta state when we go to bed at night, when we get like groggy and tired right before we're about to fall asleep. And as soon as we wake up, we are in theta. And so the thing that, Dave MacArthur is saying to do is that's the time to read your flashcards and do the 10 and 10. And so let me share that with you real quick. I'm just going to flash the board to you guys just to remind you, we do have like, I guess almost 20 people a part of this, but let us know or send a message to Kathy if you need to be invited to it. Sorry, I'm looking for the share your screen.
So what Bree's talking about is a Trello board. And if you have a Trello account, go to Trello.com. If you have an account, then sign in. If you don't have an account, then just create one. It's a free account. And we can add you to this board so that all of us have this board at our fingertips when we log into our own account. And you can invite people to this board. But Bree, I'll let you explain what this board is.
Yeah, just real quickly. So you guys see this? And if you can't, you can catch the recording. But this is the area of the 10 by 10. So you're going to want to get 3 by 5 cards. And I have some here. Let me just give you an example. I created a team culture card and I put pictures on it of what I'm striving for. So this is the stuff that I'm going to want to meditate on every day to remind myself this and my subconscious, this is what I'm working towards. So I also have, because he challenges us, and again, you can check out these recordings that Lynn has posted, but the one that he did this weekend was like a recap, Dave MacArthur. And he has us get really clear on what our daily method of operation is, like our income producing activities, and when we do those. So we can share, confidently with anybody that we come across, this is the time I build this empire, Pam and the Barnums, they did non-negotiable. When they got off of work, 2 nights every night, 5 days a week. So they did 10 hours a week and built an empire where they were able to leave their jobs and do this full time. So that's really where we want to go with this. But it's up to you to set your own hours. I know mine are from 11 to 3 o'clock, Monday through Saturday. Those are my income producing activities. And what that looks like is I'm reaching out to 10 people per day. I'm engaging in 3 group conversations on Facebook. I'm going to my networking meetings that I've scheduled for myself. Meetup.com is fabulous. And I'm following up with 5 to 10 people. And using Teamsy, texting, and these Zoom meetings. So I'm getting really specific and clear on what that looks like between the hours of 11 a.m., 3 p.m. Colorado time, Monday through Saturday. So that's 25 hours a week. That's even more than the Barnums did. So, and you guys get to choose that. So let me stop sharing. Oh, I just showed you those cards and I was still sharing, huh? I'm sorry, I'm having computer problems. How do I stop share? Here we go. There we go. So I know that there are some other leaders that have created their 3 by 5 cards already. Would anybody like to share?
I'll share mine. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Okay. Well, let me just share one thing. Oftentimes I remember this was difficult for me at first. Oftentimes it's difficult to really know what kind of a vision do I have. I don't even know how to begin, right? Anybody feel like that? And so Tony Robbins had a suggestion, and also Laura St. John. I heard her call, fantastic call. If you guys get a chance to watch it, Lynn posted that last night. But one of the things that you can do is write down what are some areas of your life that you want to improve. Whether it's your family, whether it's your finances, whether it's your business, whether it's I don't know what. Choose something that where you're just not where you want to be in that relationship or the business or your finances. And write down what it's like right now in that area. So what is it that you don't like about it, right? And then what are the rituals that keep you there? That's a really good thing to take a look at. What keeps you there? What keeps you from moving forward? And then write down what it is that you do want, and you want to be really specific about it. And then what are the rituals that it will take to get you there? Okay. So those are 5 things that you can do to really get clear on what you want how you want to start writing your vision. And, you know, like I sat down with my journal and I just started journaling, you know, in my business, what it was that I really wanted to see happen. I jotted down what I wanted my relationships to be like, you know, what I wanted my finances to be like. And I got really specific about what's it look like when my finances are where I want them to be, you know, with travel. And when I travel overseas, I can travel business class so I can sleep, you know, sleep the whole way if I want, right? So get specific. So what I did was, what did I do with my cards? I created 2 of them. And on that Trello board, you're going to see one of them is, what is the value that you are to people? So I created a 3x5 card called Value Added to Others. And mine says, my knowledge of nutrition, energy, and brain integration. The second bullet is, people come away with a greater concept of themselves. Another one is, I have solutions for anyone desiring change. And the last one is, I have a growing team that I lead to their desired incomes. So that's the value I am to others who might be attracted to our team and to me. Okay. And then I created my relationship 3x5 card. And it says, I am so happy and grateful. By the way, you want to start your card with that. I am so happy and grateful that I have a loving, juicy relationship with Bill, based on honor and respect. And our relationship is filled with humor, fun, and intimacy. My circle of friends share the same values, and I feel loved and respected. We share similar interests and passions and enjoy traveling, playing, and being active. So that's one of my cards, okay? Who else wants to share theirs?
I'll share mine. I have actually made a few cards, but I also did my longer vision, which after seeing Bree, after you sent that little thing, you know, to us, I was like, I was in the middle of writing that, so it made me cry. It totally made me cry. So do you want the longer one or you want the shorter one? Can't hear you.
Let's share what a longer one might
Okay.
look like.
Okay, I should have brought it.
Maybe you'll make us cry.
Yeah, maybe I'll cry. Okay, I titled it, My Vision, My Life. I am so happy and grateful living in our cabin in the mountains. Oh boy, I'm not going to get very far. I'm filled with emotion and excitement every morning as I look out over the river running behind our house, to see deer roaming throughout the beautiful trees that fill the yard, to look up at the to look up at the glorious snow-capped mountains off in the distance, and to feel the crisp, clean air. The fall leaves are so beautiful as the vibrant colors of green, red, orange, and yellow leaves drift through the air on this cold and windy day. Sitting by the fireplace, reading a good book, sewing a new quilt, or talking to my ISO family on the phone brings me such joy. The smell of the fire and of cinnamon spice tea fills the house. Craig is out fly fishing in the beautiful scenic river and will soon bring enough trout to feed Jeremy and Chelsea's families and all the grandkids who will be spending this weekend with us. Our income grows every month and we are truly living an amazing life. I love blessing others with the gift of health and the opportunity to have financial freedom. Traveling to Africa every year with Chelsea and blessing the lives of these children fills my heart because we can give so freely. I love traveling to different parts of the world and to the Broadway stage in New York to watch the musicals that Jeremy has directed and to see the amazing choreography and talent that Chelsea has. Life is so good and I feel so blessed to live the life of freedom that is filled with the joy and laughter of grandkids. Whoa, that was hard.
That is how your vision needs to make you feel.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good job, Lynn.
Yeah. Crying just writing it as, woo, it's hard to share.
Thanks for being vulnerable.
Yeah.
That's
Who else?
awesome, Lynn.
That's a compelling reason why. Like and that's exactly, I mean, what we want to be doing is really feel it every day, because you're feeding that subconscious and your actions even more. So I love it. Thank you. I forgot to share my other one. Do you guys see that I have a little hand with money? This is my money card. So
Okay.
I just want to share this. I'm so happy and grateful now that I am cycling 10 times a week consistently. I'm so happy and grateful I'm receiving over $500 every single week consistently. And I'm receiving over $2,000 a month because of my awesome team. They're being blessed with the products, and our raving fans earning freedom money as well. So that definitely gets me excited. Just getting excited about blessing people with $500 a month extra in their household is a reason to share.
Yeah, I'd like to share a few of mine. Okay, so I'm excited and grateful now that I'm joyfully working my Isagenix business with at least 10 compassionate business partners on my team, 5+ on the right and 5+ on the left, who are third level leaders, great friends, and who are making 6 figures or more doing what they love and impacting thousands of lives. So that's one. The other one is, I'm enjoying quality time with my family, traveling business class, because Kathy, you did include that, to Lesotho, Southern Africa, where my son is volunteering right now for Peace Corps, Italy, England, Israel, Philippines, Australia, and Japan for the Summer Olympics, all paid for by my Isagenix business. And then I am so happy and grateful that and fulfilled now that I'm empowering 10,000+ men and women around the world live their purpose, live vibrant, fulfilling lives because they are healthier and wealthier and enjoying time freedom. And the other one is I'm living a joyful, fun-filled, vibrant life. I have impeccable abs, toned body, running races where I'm beating my previous record, skiing effortlessly, and looking and feeling younger each day because of our products and our healthy lifestyle. Those are some.
Nice, Amy. Love it.
Thanks. I'm going to change it so that it's more visual like you, Lynn. You can really feel and touch and smell it.
That's awesome. Ariana, did you want to share?
So I'm in transition process, and I'm really contributed by what everybody is sharing here. So this may be great for people who haven't really quite reached the end of their beautiful rainbow. They're painting it. One of the first things that I went to was my spiritual road, because that's a new path for me to really focus on. And I'm keeping things super simple for myself now. I've noticed that if I put too much in something, I'll get overwhelmed and then I won't even look at it. So my spiritual one is really, it speaks to me now. It's my conscious contact with higher power gets stronger and stronger each and every day, filling me with trust and faith. And my higher power is here to care for me and guide me to my greater good. Because that's really important for me. I loved what Tony Robbins said today. You know, you can have the pain of discipline versus the pain of regret. And he said the pain of regret, actually the pain of discipline, it weighs a little bit, but it's just ounces. He says the pain of regret actually weighs pounds. And he's so right. So I know for me, I need to start small. And I think I was hooked up on, oh my God, it has to be like the end result. It has to be at the end of the rainbow. I have to produce that now. And I'm not clear what my end of my rainbow looks like yet. What I realized though, and Dave MacArthur talks about this a lot, have it be small at first, but have it bring you into action. So the other thing that I did was my income. And you know, I had two different income ideas today, and they were completely opposite in terms of outcomes. And I really had to ask myself, well, what's possible for me this year, pushing myself and stretching myself. So here I go. And I modeled mine off of one of Dave MacArthur's. It's kind of old-fashioned. I might want to change it a little, but he says, I, Ariana Munker, have expanded my capacity, awareness, and impact by bringing more of who I am to the surface. I set the goal to raise my conscious awareness, and I did it. It feels awesome. I'm so glad. This new quality of life is now a habit. My raving fans in Isagenix are rocking it too. I so appreciate that I have 5-figure annual income raving fan earners, that's a big mouthful, on my team in Isagenix. They are in the 5-figure raving fans club. On all of my teams, both left and right teams, health, wealth, freedom, light, love, contribution, impact them exponentially. I did it, they did it, woo-hoo. So that's where I'm at right now. And I just have to be really honest. It's not, you know, my other thing was 100,000 plus, you know, and it's like, I don't want to be practical or realistic, but I want it to be something that I can say, I'm going to do that. It's still a stretch, you know, I've been there, so I know it's possible. And I'm going to go back there again. And I'm going there though, with my higher power holding me right up.
That's awesome. And you know, you don't have to start with a great big number. Start with a first benchmark, right? Like Breeze, $500, 10 cycles a week, you know?
Yeah, and I did go further on a different card, and I put income received because that's what Dave MacArthur has on his card. And he actually has us write our tree and us on the top. And then, you know, just like the triangle tree, right? And then put Isa Millionaire there. So then I put, I'm so happy and grateful now that our Isagenix receives 100,000 plus per year, 40 plus or more cycles per week, and 112,000. See, I mean, I just got specific and just wrote that down. But on the back, sorry, I'm getting a phone call. On the back, I put something that inspires me. So what I have on here is Cindy Walter, and underneath it, it says, here's to our newest millionaire. And the reason, and then the Forever Pack, which is $200. Okay. So the reason I have Cindy on there is she speaks to me. She so eloquently has built a team of strong, powerful women. She's a mother. She's actually doing the business with her son, who's in one of the top start earners. And I can see me being more like her than my favorite, Emily Vavra. So I was just getting real on it. And she grounds me to that because that's the truth of the matter. My daughter's going to be 18 this time next year and gonna be building this with me. So that, like, having somebody on there, knowing that I can get there if I just share as a raving fan who rank advances, right? The Freedom or the Forever Pack, the $200 to get started pack. So I do encourage you guys to cut out, you know, just take this stuff off Google, throw it into a Word document. That's what I do. Shrink it down, cut it out, make sure it's in color. But to have that on the cards as well.
So the reason we're really pushing this, and it's, thank you, Dave MacArthur, because he really opened our minds to the importance of having that vision and visiting it every single day. He does it twice a day. If you can do it once a day, that's important, but twice a day is even better. And I tell you, if you never had the success this last year that you thought you would have, this is probably the missing piece. Not probably, I can guarantee that it's the missing piece. And so we're just really encouraging all of you to work on this. And if you need some support, reach out. You know, we want this. We don't want it more than you, but we want it for you. And so if you want it, then reach out. We're here to help you. Okay. So to close out the call, the first thing I want you to do is watch that Tony Robbins video. Because when we have a raving fan who wants to rank advance, this is the video you want to start with. And then after they watch the video, then you get on a phone call with them and have a mastermind with them and find out what it is that they really want and help them to start creating their vision. Because it is the first step to them building a team. Okay. And then the second thing is work on your vision. You know, it may take some journaling and writing out the way Lynn did, you know, and really getting to the heart of it. Can you tell that it would be painful for Lynn if it never happened? I mean, that's what the vision needs to look like. It would be so painful for you if it never happened, right?
Feeling is the secret.
Yep. That could be another tool for you to use. Download the audio for Feeling is the Secret and just really understand the importance of the discipline of doing this every single day, to start your day, to put yourself into that right mindset and that right vibrational frequency that is going to have you accomplish the day. And then there's one other thing. Like we said before, go to Trello.com. If you don't have an account, set one up, and then make a request to be added. Many of you are already added to that Trello board. And so if you do have an account, log in and find the 10 plus 10 Trello board. Read through it. Lynn did a beautiful job of taking Dave MacArthur's information on the 10 and 10 and putting it into that Trello board. I mean, everybody give Lynn a kiss. Mwah!
Right back.
And if you know, again, reach out if you're not clear on how to access that. Okay. Anybody have any quick question before we close the call? You'll need to unmute probably. Going once, going twice. All right. Everybody have a blessed week. Get out there and get your free enrollments used. And God bless you, and I love you.
God
Good night.
bless you.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you all. Good night.
Thank you.
Bye.